In this video we will talk about the most hot news from the world of film, comics, and not only discuss what Andrew Garfield already could film his future appearance in the role of Spider-Man, who can take place very soon. Discuss the return of Robert Downey Jr., which people from Marvel spoke out. Discuss new details of Avengers 5 and much, much more. So, sit back and get ready. Yummy! Let's start with Spider-Man news. The web of universes is very interesting. Things are going on. Insights if you believe Daniel RPK or Daniel Rickman. Well, then in Spider-Man web of universes will be mentioned. Spider-Man events No Way Home. Everyone started to wonder how could this happen? And I'm straight. I can perfectly imagine how it could be. How we remember everything in the end. Characters who knew Peter Parker. Spider-Man began to shrink into the universe, and it seems to me that we would have these spiders could all mention that there sharply somewhere began to suck, or would we just started to show how they are a little didn't make it into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. If that animated universes and movie universes, they really look like movies and cartoons. For example, in a cartoon universe of madness, Doctor Strange got to the cartoon universe. Yes, in principle. Looking at the trailer, Web of Universes, you can see that in the cartoon characters will be in different spider universes, and in these universes will be different drawing. For example, the Spider of India will have such a panache, Spider Miguel O'Hara another, and so on. And another rumor comes from this. I'll tell you right away. The source is not entirely reliable. How in it? They say there is a source which claims that Andrew Garfield will appear in sequel Through the Universe to the Living. Performance says that the source visited a test screening of the cartoon, and this is the information they leaked. It's really interesting what they showed him in the present version, of course. If this rumor is true yet, and not the fact that the rumor that the event is not the way home here will mention is true, but Daniel Rickman, well, I usually inclined to believe, even though he is often wrong lately. Some other rumors claim that in sequel across universes will not appear spiders, and they will appear only in the third parts. Generally speaking, nothing yet. I don't understand, but I would still bet that Sony will still want to use such a trump card as Andrew's spiders, Garfield, Tobey Maguire, and Tom Holland. And I hope after the appearance of Garfield in the cartoon universe, Sonya announces to us new Spider-Man 3. I am very waiting for this. Lately, there have been rumors that Garfield is actively negotiating and Sony and Smarvel, and I hope they have everything there succeeded and they agreed. If continue talking about the cartoon, then the direct claims that actor Karen Sony will voice the Indian Spider-Man. You can remember him a couple of years before Pinder's Deadpool, and DC is preparing an answer to the Man Spider through universes. From Sony says that they are developing animation project about Batman of the future, and he is like me spoke would be the answer to Spider-Man through the universes. Will be very interesting. On looking forward to see this. And speaking of Spider-Man, PlayStation 5 and the second part appeared. Rumors roughly explain why we all haven't seen the full trailer yet. Information from reporter Jeff Graba. Sony want to make a big event where we are presented with this very trailer, and it is preparing in June. I suppose that it will be released in November after all. Telegram channel, I assumed why are we haven't seen a trailer around this for so long. Trailer created an incredible hype. People ask Sonya to show each post if go to Sony or Insomnia. People right when they show us the trailer. When we will be shown the trailer? When will you show the trailer? And it seems to me Sony like this hype around the game. After all, they haven't even shown us anything yet. Incredibly hype, and everyone is waiting for it. If they will show us the trailer, we are, for example, stop asking him. It's logical, and I think Sony wants the most stretch this hype, and in the end we show incredible trailer closer to release of the game. Do you think the assumption is correct or not? Write to comments. And speaking of cinema, Tom Holland's Spider, that is, a few words with Patchena, says that in the fourth part, a black cat could appear in Peter ended up anyway. Despite this, reunite with Anya. Honestly, I like Tom Holland and Zendaya couple, but I like her in life on the screens. I would like to see some new Peter's girlfriend, because Peter usually met with many. Let's say, for example, in the comics he had both MJ and Gwen, and Black Cat I'm not constantly converged, and they had some interesting stories with this. I don't know, to be honest, how could they develop MJ and Peter's relationship, especially considering that only recently she forgot everything and now, again she will remember everything. Forgot everything. I think Sony should were to make sure that Peter, there's a new girlfriend thereabout. Met realized that a friend does not fit. Friend and there I don't know he's all in the end. Would still return Camj and there I am not. I know I would marry her as it was in comics. What do you think? Write in comments. More on Spider-Man 4. From the source Cinema Brennek appeared. Curious information that I put under the maximum question, so let's say if believe this information then Spider-Man. It's a movie based on the multiverse, which will lead us to the Kang Dynasty. Unclear how veteran rumors reported a completely different scenario here. There is such a rumor, I don't even know what on this occasion to say and how would a man the spider could be related to multiverse in the fourth part. Given that they seem to be down to earth, the film was going to shoot it would be logical. At least write your opinion in comments. Tom Hardy said they've already started getting ready to film Venom 3. Incredibly good news, I'll tell you. It means that, well, at worst we're in 25th year we will receive this film. According to insiders My Time Toshin, hello Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Avengers 5 will be one of the main characters, are certainly not the most important but one of the main, and it is not surprising, given the popularity of character A. Jeff Lavno with the one who writes script for Avengers 5 and wrote Quantum Mania scenario, which of course is not trust but oh well told what they're in the moment with director Dustin Cranton are actively working on the script. Kang Dynasty, and apparently moi. Assumptions about the ending. Quantum Mania could change precisely because of that they are currently working over the Kang Dynasty are possibly true, and this rumor is supposed to tell us that all sorts of leaks and insiders may be partly true. A man named Steven Bruzzard honestly saying I don't know him, but it seems like he works in Matwall told that they don't planning the return of Robert Downey Jr. soon, sort of like in basically no plans. He said that future films will focus on the new team, but I'll say right away that we are a man. We do not believe this, firstly, because in the interest of how Marvel would be for us to advance. Did not expect the appearance of Robert Downey Younger. I think it will be big omission if at least in some they will not present us Secret Wars. Robert Downey Jr. at least some cool cameo. Damn, I don't believe that Marvel will give it up. Like Robert himself, they will only bring him there and 15 to 20 million and he can return to at least 5 minutes of screen time. And Tom Cruise, in turn, said that Marvel hasn't called and never has. He was supposed to appear in the role Iron Man in the cartoon universe. Madness. He said he loves Robert Downey Jr. and can't imagine someone else in this role. I wonder then, from what holes these insiders about Iron Inhumans Tom Cruise came. This rumor is gaining more great power given that in the universe Illuminati from cartoon universe. Madness rumored by Iron Man is Robert Downey Jr. and how would I like this option too, but it would be nice to see Iron Man confrontation. Robert Downey Jr. with Iron Tom Cruise's man, at least that. I did not contact him about the universe of Madness does not mean the same for about Secret Warriors. He will not be contacted. Marvel, please take note. Of course you don't watch my videos, but you see how fans react to this. I think a lot of people would like to see Tom Cruise in this role, including me. And that's all for me with the news. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Bye everyone.